again
and
with
that
another
what
banger.
Oover Lupin did to your village,
Got
your
some
Luma
Biomutants.
and
Sit back
Popsy,
and chill.
was the beginning of the end.
Think I'm up here now.
He says it has taken you a long time
By the
to
way, we
bring
got
the
Keyman
past
here
back
too,
up to the
along for the
present,
journey.
to find your way
Keyman,
back.
say what's up to the chat.
But he's grateful you have.
What's the word, Chad? I'm still gaming and complaining.
It was
And I'm
after
back.
the attack that the unity
Hey,
fell
we got
apart.
Katie. Katie, say
Your
what's up to the
Luma's
chat.
disciples divided
What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
and formed tribes as a reaction to the
I'm just a
blight
black dude in
that
America.
had fallen upon the land.
Unfortunately.
Had it not been
Great
for the
minds
tree
think
of life,
alike, brother.
no one would have survived. He hopes you at least
Hold on.
remember the tree.
We got a serious storyline going on.
The chat can hear. Oh, you know what's crazy is I actually just changed my settings for PlayStation, so I can actually now be heard.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yeah,
You also echoing hella hard too.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna turn your mic down.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Beyonce, my brother, wanna run some Modern Warfare?
Sounds like he thinks she
Depends on what
does,
you're trying to play
despite
on
your
Modern
heart
Warfare.
growing
I'm
dark.
trying to play
There's
Headaches
nothing as powerful as a Muma's love.
24/7.
He understands
I'm trying to
why
play
you
Headache
came all the
24/7.
way out here to see them.
I haven't been on
Potato
fucking.
people.
You ain't trying to play no damn shit that you got like fucked up.
Come on, bro. Let's play.
Potato
Bro, let's play
people,
Headache 24/7. Come on.
Nope.
are a
Got it, big fella.
somehow interlinked with
Yeah, all
this
that
little
noise.
tree here, fueling its source of life.
Not me. Not I, sir. I don't indulge in that
You
foolishness.
might be right. Like
Hold on,
potatoes,
is my
they're packed
nigga
with energy,
Keenan
an
online?
excellent
Can we
source
run
of
some
ki.
duels?
Oh, I can't hear that.
The
Wait,
Nono
what's that
prefer
mean?
to hide in glitter
Keenan.
grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright, let's go see if we can make one come out from hiding.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it.
Fate of the world.
You will need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Good to go.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Moomer will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Moomer comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6-1. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid the tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into a... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the... You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
You know, if they update anything in gaming life, they should update the climb features in video games. They take too long.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Cobra, Yake.
He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Cobra, Yake.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
I already knew where I was going. I'm going with Maria's seafood. Oh yeah. And let's go get our point. We have 3. That's cool.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. wiser than ever. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Let's see. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Good for whatever ails you.